Hey everybody, it's time to swing. We're still swinging, and I'm your host, Thomas. And today, family, we got Zoe Adams up. Zoe Adams said, after he jacked up and did what he did with Lil Flip, Jay Prince hollered at him, but look, it wasn't too much to it. As you know, him and MacaZoe dumping. All right, and Brian Glaze Gibbs, he said Hatian Jack is super lucky to be here today. All right, we're gonna get into all of that and more. But family, I want to start by saying, first off, look, I appreciate y'all support. It's been a hell of a ride, and we gonna keep riding. Look, make sure y'all strap in. It's Friday night. We locked and loaded, and we on, baby.
All right, Ali Zoe Adams, how's it going?
It's going good, Cam. What's happening with you?
Nothing much, man. You've been going crazy on the internet lately, man. It's been, you just got out of jail. I think people are, really interested in the Zoe Pound. I haven't seen a lot of stuff about Zoe Pound on the internet, at least not from, original members anyway. There's documentaries out there, so it's really good to kind of get your experiences from, I'm saying, somebody who was there in the
Right,
beginning.
right. It's only right. It's only right to put in the work. It's only right to cash in.
That's
Yeah.
that's what it is, man. Well, usually I start off with like, somebody's story and growing up, but I thought I'd do this a little different, man. And, I would just kind of start off with the music business side of things. How did you first get involved in the music business, and, who were some of the first people that you met?
Oh, I got first involved in the music business through Uncle Al. Uncle Al was a DJ in Miami, and he used to throw block parties in 91, 92. And then man, his block parties was essential, man, to hanging out. You know, come to find out, Luke was the first person to bring a record label to the South, and playing Little League football and hanging with Uncle Al. I got in touch with him and I did a little song with him with an artist, Rollo Boys, and I ended up, getting with Red Eyes and the Zoe Pound, and you know what I'm saying, it really flourished from there. And then I migrated by myself, started to do a lot of things, House of Fire, Lifeline, Island Boys. But yeah, I started damn near about 90. Man, I'm hip hop, man. I'm hip hop. So I can name the whole Too Short album, man. I could go through the whole aspect. You know what I'm saying? The whole NWA. I can go word for word on every song. Ice Cube, America's Most Wanted. That's my jam. That was like, once upon a time in the projects, yo, do. That's my shit there though. But like 92, 91, you know what I'm saying? I really looked at it like, man, I really want to be part of this, man. You know what I'm saying? Probably do my own perspective.
When you were talking about these artists you were working with, were you like managing him? Were you like the owner of the record label, or were you an artist yourself at first?
Nah, I always been the CEO, putting money into different artists. You know what I'm saying? I put money into Shay Shay, Rollo Boys, Ism, I'm saying Smitty, a lot of dudes that's local in Miami, They're mostly local dudes in Miami, you know what I'm saying? None of them never flourished, they was in the way. You know what I'm saying? Their determination and passion wasn't the same, but, I always been a CEO. I had a studio on South Beach, on Ocean Drive at night, Gloria Estefan building, you know what I'm saying? Talked to Gloria Estefan. She look out for me after 5 months. Say I ain't got to pay no rent. On my floor, Cool and Dre, Rick Ross, Dirtbag, Ism, Rollo Boys on my floor. You know what I'm saying? Everybody chilling, you know what I'm saying? Because they on South Beach, Ocean and Night. You know what I'm saying? That was my studio, you know what I'm saying? From that was from 99. My studio from 98 to about 204. All type of exclusive people been through there though. But as far as locals, yeah. But I always was a CEO.
Who were some of the bigger names that you first started building relationships with?
Well, really in '96, Wyclef came. My man Booger hooked me up with Wyclef, me and the boys from the Pound. Me and Wyclef dialogue on our own. And instantly I'm like, what's up? He like, come to New York, man, the Platinum House, to his studio. So, you know, I'm there with him, Lauren Hill, Praz, and he got already A-list people, you know. He got Jadakiss in here. He got Free, 106 in Park. He signed her. He had Akon then, let him go. So, you know what I'm saying? He doing shit with Method Man and all these things. So, you know, Wyclef, you know, J-Lo, you know, he be, you know, come play at the guitar and the piano. You get to get close to me. You know, I be there with my man. You know, we was real cool. So in '96, he really gave me a great influential aspect of wanting to have a big chase, you know?
Now, you were around Wyclef, so this was when the Fugees was really big, or, you know, around what time was this?
Yeah, Fugees was always big. Yeah, Fugees was big. They sold 24 million, you know? Yeah, the Fugees was, man, exceptional. We go to France, we go to Ireland, man. We going to, man, we shutting down Madison Square Garden. Man, they was essential. They was the vibe, man. You know what I'm saying? Black women really had loved it, you know what I'm saying? What they was bringing, you know, it was a different time in hip hop, you know? It was challenging Tupac, Wu-Tang, Goody Mob, you know what I'm saying? The Fugees, you know, Dungeon Family, they really was challenging what Tupac gonna do. It was about to be a little bit of conscious, but then, you know, that thing flipped. And then, you know what I'm saying? It was like, man, it's whatever.
That's right. Tupac did diss the Fugees on some unreleased music. Did you ever run into Tupac or meet Tupac?
Nah. I was a bad boy killer, man. Like, it took me a while for me and Jimmy Henchman to get along because I was a bad boy killer, you know what I'm saying? Jay-Z died too, looking out for Mobb Deep, like, whatever, Pac. Like, I'm trying to get close to dudes, you know? He was what we was bumping, man, in the projects all day. Don't flip it, don't do no Biggie, none of that. Pac, all day. So, you know,
yes, sir.
He had a little diss because, you know what I'm saying, Wyclef, his cousin Hatian Jack. So, you know, he had a little issue with that.
Okay, that's where the diss comes from.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The Fugees try to do me, look, bitch, this ain't no motherfucking movie. Yeah.
Right. Jimmy Henchman. He dissed Jimmy Henchman. Yeah, okay. I was kind of always wondering where that beef came from. But okay, that makes sense now. At one point, you meet Lil Wayne and Birdman, or how does that all come into play?
Yeah, we meet. We go through a lot of aspect, you know. Red carpet them in Miami. So, you know, we did a lot of dealings in aspect. You know, I always wanted.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.
Shout out to Cam Capone, yo. Shout out to Cam Capone. Look, family, if you ain't subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, make sure y'all locked in with me. You know, look, you know how we do. All right. Y'all see I'm struggle streaming. All right. Hit that like button. Help me get in the algorithm because we keeping it rolling.
So I guess like 3 different times you reached out to him. You know, he said he was going to put you on the schedule. You know, and I mean, I guess you get tired of, you know, you call around looking for him.
Yeah.
And you find him in the studio. What happens in that studio when you find him?
Yeah, I find him in the studio, but you know, we kind of like dipping and dabbing though in the streets. Like, boy, I can make it happen. This is what I do, make money. And you know, he mostly is on some He working hard. He working hard. You know what I'm saying? And I'm mostly on some, man, I got you on the street. I got you with some little extra money. I got you. I'm going to be in the studio. We're going to sit in here all day. Let me hear it. You know, give him a little street vibe, come through.
Family, this was when Wayne was going through something with Baby at the time.
He could come through on the block, chill. Once he see 6 crates, 2 Banshees, 4 dirt bikes, a speedboat chilling, nothing but the kids. Seemed like he just go. All right, man, you know, I'm going to the studio, man. I'm finna go to the studio. Okay, you know. But we dealing in the streets, but I'm like, okay, you know. But, you know, nothing flourished between that, man. Ain't shit.
See, that's why Lil Wayne was making a move with him in the street, because he wasn't making no money with Cash Money at the time, because him and Baby was going through that. So he threw some money in the street, and Ali was flipping it for him.
Flourished though, man.
You walk in the studio and he's surrounded by like 6 guys and he's getting a tattoo. And at this point, you're pretty upset with him because he spun you quite a few times about this verse. And you approach him about this verse.
Right. Yeah, you done got a little, you done caught a little bit in depth of what was happening in the studio. Yeah, them boys, he was getting a tattoo though. He was getting a tattoo by them boys on Washington and the 5th. I got a tattoo shop today. They was in there. In fact, them boys there was a little bit more aggressive than his 3 homeboys that was in there. Because I come in and he's getting a tattoo. And the real question I said was, I started to wear Chrome Heart wallet chain. And I got him, Jim Jones, Timberland, Usher. They like, damn, that wallet chain look hard. I'm like, man, this shit $22,000, man. And it come with paperwork. So
okay. You took his chain though. That's
Nah, check it. I say that because when I pulled in on him, he got on this wallet chain and it's called Hot Topic. Hot Topic is like an off-brand of Chrome Heart. So I'm trying to be a businessman to say, hey, man, I'm gonna get you a Chrome Heart belt, man. But check it out, man. But I popped up on him too because he had lied to me. Hey man, check out this CD right quick. But he instantly mad. Man, stop. See, tattoo man, stop. Come on, man. Let me listen to this, man. You know, but you know we got a little money issue too, but I'm trying to really holler at him on some business aspect. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I got you on that other money. Don't worry about that, man. I'm about to go to Universal. I got a song with Scarface for real, Ziggy Marley, you know what I'm saying, Ross Game. I'm trying to DJ Drama host it for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to let Universal know, Sylvia Rome, that, look.
Wayne ain't trying to hear none of that. He want his money. All right? He don't care nothing about none of that. Where my money? He just had the wrong nigga.
But we go to the radio though, to the little radio aspect, and
let's stick right there, man. Well, what happens when you grab Lil Wayne against the wall? And is what happens? You got your friends with you, right?
I got one dude.
You got one dude with you. He has like 6 people.
3.
Grab Lil Wayne.
He had 3 people plus the 3 tattooed people. Yeah.
Okay. What happens when that happens?
Shit, nothing. I kind of like, I'm taking you to the steps, but, you know, I kind of like, you know, man, I'm trying to get him to listen to the music, but he ain't vibing. He ain't fucking with it, man, off rip. He like, man, I ain't fucking, he damn near trying to tell me he ain't fucking with it off rip. So I trying to tell him to listen to certain artists. Hey, Mr. Wyclef and Game, I'm name dropping, man, listen to them boys. And so he mostly on some, man, I ain't got the time, trying to put it on me. So I grabbed him, bam, boop. I grabbed him. Let me get this shit here, man. Going through his head, shit snapping out. My man kind of fumbled with the pistol. So I'm like, what you doing? Because his 3 men jumped up. What you doing? He finally got on point. Back up. Back up. Back up. So I got it. I'm like, man, nah, me and you can never be, man. Me and you can never be up in here. We can't be in Miami together. And I'm like a big name in Miami. Everybody want to get close to this money. They want to do something for me, man. You know what I'm saying? To get close to this money.
So you banned Lil Wayne from Miami at this point, and you don't even want to talk to him or try to resolve the issue.
Yeah, it took a while for me to do that, but yeah, I'm like, man, he gotta go, yo. People's calling me, Khaled. Hey, man, Zoe, what happened? Hey, man, Khaled, if I see him on the passenger seat, I'm telling you, I ain't gonna hesitate. I don't want nothing to do with it. So, you know, people is calling, you know what I'm saying, E-Class BB, they calling Kevin Lyles. I'm like, God damn, this is when my shit get off the chain for this nigga?
Yo, this dude a fool. All right, he done robbed Lil Wayne, and he can't understand why Lil Wayne people keep calling him.
Here, you know what I'm saying? So they blowing me up, Trina. Damn, Zoe, why you acting like that, man? What's wrong with you? Boy, man, you can't do business like that. I'm like, man, sis, check it out. You must ask what happened. You must know what's going on. So, you know, a lot of people lobby for him, but you know, pull up on Fat Joe there, man, trying to put up on DJ Clue. Man, let me see your BlackBerry, man. Let me send this nigga a text. So I'm doing a little too much.
Yo, this crazy fool, right? He running up on people talking about, let me see your phone. I know Wayne number in your phone. And then give up his phone so he can call Wayne.
My man, Jimmy Henchman, he hit me with Khaled like, hey, they gonna be scared of you, man. This is not good. You can't do business like this. And so, you know, I kind of like, you know what I'm saying, pipe down. You know what I'm saying? Holla'd dude. We go on DJ Khaled's show. And you know, he go ahead and just.
Family. He can't understand why people just don't want to mess with him. You can tell he a good dude. You feel me? He genuinely a good dude. He real emotional when he can't help himself. You know what I'm saying? The problem is when he get in his feelings, he all gas and no brakes. They were scared to death of him.
He look out for me, man. He say, me and Zoe beef is over. It's a bakery. It's time to make dough. He say that on We Taking Over the remix. Then he do another song. Got to do it one time for Haiti. What up, Zoe? So, you know, I screamed 30504. Instantly, it hit me. Bomb, 30504, man. We connected, man. We from the same Haitian descent, man. We ain't on nothing, man. So, you know, it's been a long time. I still would hope that Cash Money would open their doors more towards some of these young artists coming out of Miami that's under 25 or more, to give them a lane out to go ahead and do them, you know? But, you know, a lot of dudes from Zoe Pound is in the way. And a lot of them dudes is trying to politic. Hey, man, I'm working the internet. I'm working the field, and I'm out here. But a lot of dudes be in the way. Yeah, we got on the radio together, you know, and you know, dude did that song. That was real, like, bold, and like, shit happens. You know what I'm saying? Me and Zoe, beef is over. It's a bakery. It's time to make dough. So, you know, it's like, let's make some dough. You know what I'm saying? Cortez is managing them. He playing a little difficult, but, you know, never got the song from him, and I had a little money from him for him. So I'm like, I gave him a little money on some shit, his jewelry. Go ahead, man. We ain't on that, man.
What's up? This is Cam Capone.
Shout out to Cam Capone. Shout out to MacaZoe. Shout out to the 305. Look, if you ain't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 600 subscribers by New Year's. Look, family, hit that like button. Y'all see I'm struggle streaming, but y'all know I be bringing it.
from doing my research, I learned there was a situation with Lil Flip where you guys booked him for a show for $60K, and at the last minute, Flip called and said he wasn't doing the show.
Yeah. We had a little issue with dude where he, you know, he really didn't want to honor a contract. And, you know, back then they be just doing these big name drops. I got to do something for Russell Simmons. I got to do something for him. Be like, man, Russell, man, that's a date. It's not about that. That's
Family. This how they would try to play you back then. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a dude, say like you got Wayne booked for a concert, and he's supposed to be in Baltimore tomorrow night. He hired up in LA, all right, with some chick, and he's supposed to be, and they talking about they gonna give you your deposit back. Here, bro, you done rented this building. You done bought all this liquor. You done paid for all these promotions, and you got somebody talking about they gonna give you your deposit back. That's how they would try to play you back then. But you don't go about it like this.
that's my day. Like, I gotta pay radio. I gotta pay my host. I gotta pay goddamn it, man, flyers. You know. I got to figure out how I'm going to do something with the bar, put down the tip, everything. I'm trying to sneak on some liquor. So, you know, dudes wasn't really abroad to hearing a dude out then, you know?
Now, when he backs out and you lose all this money that you've already invested, what do you tell Flip, or, you know, what's going on with Flip's camp at the time?
At the time, really, it's really on some, he could just give me some, he could just give the promoter to the Delroy some money, and we ain't got to hear from him and say I'm coming to Miami, because he done sent some little money like, hey, what's up, boy? After you done send some money, like, hey, yeah, I'm coming to Miami, man. I want to holler at you. Like, it's all joke and fun. Like, okay, doesn't matter. So, you know what I'm saying? That's not good ethical business. And a lot of things inspires from those kind of things, you know?
They done rock Flip to sleep.
Okay, but he doesn't want to pay. Or he keeps telling you he's going to pay, and he keeps kind of giving you the runaround, and you guys get the drop on him.
Yeah, we get the drop on him.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Carlton James Hodge. Salute, bro. Thanks for pulling up. Appreciate your support. You know I do. Family, if you ain't hit that like button, hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, because we rolling.
We kind of mean get the drop on him, because there's a place, you know what I'm saying, in North Miami where you got to ride slow coming out of Scott Storch house. Scott Storch studio, you got to go down this street. And the railroad is that high. And you got to go slow. Boop, boop. We know the neighborhood. And so catch him there. Pop, pop. Hey, man, yeah, what's up? Yeah, boy, we need that. You know, play with him. Man, you know what I'm saying? Take a little picture with a Kodak camera.
Hey, boy, we need that.
Well, we got you right here, man. If you want this back, have that money there, man. And, you know, he take it real serious and see a North plan. You know what I'm saying? He had that money.
Okay. Did you guys take him to a house or anything, or did everything just go down right there at the?
Nah, it go down right there. It went down right there in the middle of the street.
Yo, imagine that, bro. Nigga kidnapped you and held you hostage right in the middle of the street till your people showed up with the paper. I mean, yo, the nerve, bro, this dude out of his mind.
Right there in the middle of the street. We know that area. It's a little back. It's a back street. You know what I'm saying? Not too many cars gonna go by, but the train go by and the rail sits high. You have to go slow. That shit'll eat up your oil pan if you try that mother.
Now, after this happens, do you guys ever do business again? Or also, didn't Jay Prince get involved?
He just made a call, you know what I'm saying, to try to holler at him to see if he could resolve the aspect, you know? And, you know, kind of knew Jay Prince as far as sat down at dinner with him 2-3 times, but, you know, I never was nothing comfortable. Felt like he tried to make me his hitman or something. He always gave me a slur of names that snitching.
He said he think Jay Prince was trying to turn him into one of his hitmen.
So I never really collided with him really like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm trying to do my own thing. Like, find me in lane, man. I hear you selling hay. Like, what's up? But you know,
I'm put the man business all out there.
He was trying to, you know what I'm saying, say, hey man, yeah, call these boy Joey Ayin at Asylum and see if Joey Ayin can, you know what I'm saying, get this dude on the phone to get you your date. But you know, busy aspect, different things.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shout out, family. Look, make sure you hit that like button if you just pulling up. All right. Look, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Fasten your seatbelt, because y'all know I be bringing
things going on. And I had to take it upon myself.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got.
All right, family. We moving right along.
There's a ill feeling for somebody in jail and somebody that's out.
One more time, what the question is? You think somebody?
Do you think you got a main man and he in there and you out here? You might have forgot 3 years without sending him son. Do you think there's an ill feeling behind that?
The inside might feel some type of way.
What kind of way?
You know, you might feel like I forgot about him, but you know, when you out here, be going on, you do forget. Like be happening out here too, though.
Okay, what can he accuse you of because of that?
You might say, "Damn, this ain't real." You feel me? Ain't breaking bread with no more. Don't blank out on me now.
Oh, dog. I'm trying to get money, and I got to deal with this hood ass tippy toe.
Don't do that.
Yeah, you ain't there. I don't think you're trying to get there.
No, I'm trying to get there. I got a question though. Why you out here getting to that money on? When did you meet the Lil? Like, you know, you from KRC. When you start hanging with the Lil, like how y'all met with the Max and the, you know, the Lil Haiti boys? How you got affiliated with everybody?
I was in juvenile hall.
Mm-hmm.
I was with Mac in juvenile hall. When I was with Mac in juvenile hall, when you in juvenile, your status is like a color coded. If you're brown, I could tell it's your first time. If you're blue, it's your third time. If you're green, you've been here a lot of times. Mac been locked up, I said 54 times by 24 years old. Jesus. A jailbird. He never had a fight, man. He ain't had no fight. They just look at him and say he gangster. But I meet Mac. We bomb. I got plays for him in Carol City. He say, call Chubb. When I get out, I go do that. I'm fond because we're speaking Creole amongst the Americans with 13 years old in juvenile hall. Cool. I'm fond of it. And he got that color coding. And so I'm like, damn, boy, how you got that color? Not what? Now how you got that? So I'm just like, oh yeah, okay. So he like, boy, call Chubb. I called Chubb and get with him. I tell my man Pierre, you know, Chubb, Pierre really on some, yeah. He's real narcissistic also. As Matt, he's very narcissistic. But we go there. Me and Chubb we talking about boat robberies.
Yeah, man. You ever been on the boat trips?
Man, all of them is mine. All of them is mine. That's with Ross Kano. He hit 4 times. Bring it to me on the boat. If you on a boat trip, bring it to me. Bring it to me. I'm on that one. All the connections said, take that for me. Do that. I'm running the port, man. It's mine. They have 1 play or 2 plays. That's mine, though. That was mine. That was my port for like 6 years. And we went.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Salute Nola. Thanks for pulling up. Appreciate your support. You know I do. Family, if you ain't hit that like button, make sure you hit that like button. Y'all know I'm struggle streaming, but y'all know I be bringing it.
And then 4 years, it went away and the Bahamians came up. They wasn't doing nothing, man. They wasn't doing nothing. They wasn't out of jail. If they was, they did it. Then they were locked up. What am I?
He's saying all this stuff coming from jailbirds. All right, dudes that stay in jail, they ain't never out here.
Crazy, man. What am I saying wrong? Tippy Toe, talk to me.
No, you ain't saying I'm listening. It's getting good.
Oh, you on Munyon time?
I'm on, yeah, you already know we're on that Munyon talk. You feel me? So now you got this crunk though. So goddamn, so that's what. So, but you say you been turning up before the boat though.
Tippy Toe, you need to be in a chokehold, dog. Like you be tripping, man.
Don't do that, dog. We turning up.
Man, I gotta tell Yoshi to get you, dog.
There you go.
Tell me a story about my nigga Yoshi, man.
Nah, see, I just know Yoshi. Cause one time, you know, he like an OG. Me and my nigga, I got in a little argument. Yoshi came like, man, y'all niggas gotta tighten up, man. Y'all niggas know each other. Y'all gotta handle that shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
You feel me?
That my nigga, he a dog now.
Okay then. So like, but how you got hot firehouse?
They said they mad at him. I'm trying to investigate that nigga because he was with Kodak, and they said he robbed somebody. He robbed Ace Boogie with the hoodie. I'm like, Yoshi, he keep telling me he ain't do it. I'm like, Yoshi, did you do it? He like, I swear I ain't do it. I'm like, why Kodak mad then? You know Yoshi though.
Yeah. My thing is, I want to know how Firehouse came about, though, dog.
House of Fire?
Yeah, House of Fire.
That was my shit, dog.
Well, what made you go to a label, like started a label, though, first of all?
That nigga Toro. There was a nigga named Toro. He keep telling me, man, nigga, let me be your artist. He signed to some dude. He saying, let me be your artist. Let me sign to some dude. My nigga on Dark Side, Rollo, he got artists too. He's another monster. He run Dark Side. Are you listening? Did you heard that word? Find a comment to say he did. You're not listening. He run. He gets 200 bricks every day. Done. He run that. Find somebody on Dark Side to say it ain't true. I say one person said, I say maybe it wasn't. Me and him doing it. And he like, boy, you know, he Jamaican, I'm Haitian. He like, boy, let's do the record label. I say, man, I don't want to fuck with Toro. I've been doing this shit with Zoe Pound, but I'm getting a headache.
Why you getting a headache?
I can't wait to throw that runner on the road, MacaZoe. Get the fuck on.
Why you say it was a headache?
Cause my nigga, man, he ain't got his pistol out. He ain't doing nothing but robbing some old Haitians, acting like he doing something and I ain't really respecting it. I'm just like, you making noise. I can negotiate it better. I'm saying, nah, there's only one person that can compete. That's Drew, the kid. No one else. All them is Man, they was runners. I don't want to do them like that, but I got to right now. Begging for a run. I'm going to find time. There's 238 people at my coin laundry get a check. I'm on street shit, homie. Understand that, though. Little Haiti Coin Laundry. I own it. Tippy toe, what that mean?
It's yours.
What goes with that in the streets? If you own the whole plaza and niggas need checks when they get out of prison and shit. Can I say no to them? If I claim I got it?
No, you got to put them on.
Every last one of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was on that. I did that. This is my
family. These the kind of stories that never made it back to me about holla'd. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Salute Colton James Hodge. Thanks for pulling up. Appreciate your support. You know I do.
Coin laundry plaza. No, it's a plaza. Many businesses in the plaza. Me.
Yeah, family. I ain't know he set up that Lil Haiti Coin Laundry in Lil Haiti so them brothers can have jobs when they came home from jail. You feel me? All the stories that ever made it back to me about this dude was lunatic stories.
It's levels. Chill. Niggas want to talk about money. What are y'all talking about?
Hey, my bad for cutting you off. So you started the label. Like, who's your first artist on that thing? What did you start with?
Toro. Toro. Then I went to release Ism from Slip and Slide. Slip and Slide had Ism. They want to roll with you, get through with you. They'll never see him sitting on D's with you. He released them to me. I did Ism next. Then I did Shay Shay. I always wanted Pinky to be an artist. I was on Miami shit, and so I'm just I had so many. Oh gosh. You know what I'm saying? My studio was on Ocean Drive. You know what that's at?
Yeah.
You been there?
Ocean Drive, yeah, come on. That's where the money is.
What's the next street?
Nah, that I can't tell you.
Collins. What's the next street after?
Bitch, you got asking the wrong nigga. I've been Ocean Drive.
All right, you know what Larry O's building is? You know where Wet Willie's at?
Where Willie's, yeah.
All right. Then News Cafe. And then Larry O's. Gloria Estefan building. I own the 3rd floor from 98 also. Broke bread. 800.
Family, if you ain't subscribed, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel because y'all know I be bringing it. 8:30 every night, I bring it to y'all. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Show your man some support.
$100,000. She told me don't much pay the monthly bill. Thanks for the cash. Rick Ross on my floor. Cool and Dre on my floor. Dirtbag on my floor. All my artists, you know what I'm saying, Smitty, not Smitty, but Toro, he there every day. All these producers. Now Cool and Dre just they watching you.
Getting money, serving glee, like the nigga all tippy.
Shout out to Tippy Toe. Shout out to Tippy Toe. All right, and as you know, we hopping straight into the beef. MacaZoe fam.
These media, you feel me?
Yo, it's your boy D's Media back again with another video. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel on the road to 100K. Today we're gonna talk about, man, that boy MacaZoe, man, just called from the feds, man, and just exposed holla'd, man, for being a fake Zoe pound in the rap. Let's jump straight into it.
And that's what happened in my case, you know what I'm saying? And I want to expose somebody else. There's this other dude going around calling himself, pretending to be the starter of Zoe Pound, Ali Adam, because he really giving us a bad name, a bad rep. You know what I'm saying? Ali Adam, who is officially a rat, also worked with the government, used to run with Jimmy Henchman as well. You know what I'm saying? So they all aware. Jimmy Henchman them aware of it, but they still, you know what I'm saying? And that's exposed. You know what I'm saying? These rats, they just have no respect for the code. You know what I'm saying? No respect for the rules. No respect for what we signed up for. You got to accept responsibility, bro. If you did some handle your, go to trial, fight your
You know, when Rick Ross artist Gunplay came out and called MacaZoe a snitch, I couldn't understand that how a man could do 18 years in the feds and don't nobody get his paperwork or none of that. Because ever since this dude came out, everything I done heard about this dude been, you know, he a 305 representative. No, he hold down Miami. You know, he made sure Miami artists, when he was around, didn't get played. You know, if you wasn't looking out for Miami dudes, you know, he just was all for Miami. You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand how this man was able to do 18 years in the feds, you know, and have his name connected to so much stuff. And now it's coming to.
I mean, that's what I knew about him too, family, about how he protected that Miami scene, how he stood on business for those dudes down there. A lot of those acts y'all came to know and love for Miami. He brought those dudes to the scene. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. I mean, he was a real sharp dude. He was just out of his mind. They were scared of him.
To the light that this dude was a snitch. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna believe Gunplay speaking, but MacaZoe, I believe Mac.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Salute Sharon Jackson. Thanks for pulling up. Still Swinging Podcast and everyone on the chat. All right, that's what's up. Salute to you, baby girl. Thanks for pulling up. Appreciate your support. You know I do.
MacaZoe when he speak, because at the end of the day, man, I feel like MacaZoe is a true representative of Zoe Pound. You know what I'm saying? Bone in, bone out.
I feel him, family, but the only problem I got with that is MacaZoe been down a long time. Ali, he been down a long time. All of a sudden, they got all these problems. All of a sudden, this issue just, come on. Bro, like that's these niggas. All right, you heard MacaZoe. MacaZoe talking about Ali going around talking about he started the Zoe Pound. Ali never said nothing like that. So you know these niggas running back to him, lying to him. They telling him a bunch of shit, trying to kick up some dust. When they go way back, him and Ali, and you see how they on here doing each other.
You know, took his time like a man. You know, it's a good chance that this man may never see the freedom, the daylight again for what he believed in and what he was doing on the street. So,
all right, family, we getting straight to Ali response.
MacaZoe, if you did research, he's been locked up 54 times by 24 years old. Everybody say I met him in jail. Yeah, I met him locked up. They just look at him and say he's a gangster. He probably didn't have one fight. Yeah, I know him. I seen him. All right. Huh? Yeah. All right. But he been locked up 54 times by 24 years old. I'm stating that there's a such thing as a jailbird in the street. That's what I be wanting from you. As you see it, because you out here, it ain't easy. You in jail, that's another thing. You cannot dictate traffic, dog. You need money. You ain't got it. Stop. I did 19 years on the streets. I wasn't going. I wasn't going. I'm paying everybody and their mama. Lawyers, I spent over $2 million to stay on the streets. I stayed. Ain't nothing happened. Ain't nobody say I haven't did nothing. What your wish is, a street or a jail say the toll. Ain't no street or jail finna call. That's what you waiting on, right? But my wait, he was out 201, 2099. And I sent him to Mississippi, dog. He in Mississippi, Jackson, Mississippi. He going hard with them, boy. They loving him. But he was my runner, dog. Like I can't spare him, man. He was my runner. There was nothing.
MacaZoe?
He was my runner. There was nothing. I had 60 wild. They all screaming. I was with him. I was with him. I was with him. You was my runner. You got locked up. He's a dog to me because of the cavalry that he crunk up. And dog, I'm trying to tell you, like, I only say, man, I'm gonna get that from you, send that check, because I'm on Lil Haiti. That's it. I don't care what other, I hope that go 4,000. I want Lil Haiti to tell me that a nigga, they ain't see that. That was a fraud. He was with Chubb. Hold on. This thing was with Chubb. You have a on Jump saying I was locked up from 93 to 97. You was not out. What am I saying wrong? You wasn't out, my nigga. That's it. Anything you hear, you hearing. That's what's called stories. You can't talk about this. I talk to these from all type of different hoods everywhere. See the block, them Crips and Blood say he was posting. They saying, yeah, that's post. Man, the post, man. Right? This is what they saying. I was on the streets. Flat was saying we post. Yeah, he post, man. You were locked up. Jump. My Jump called me 3 years, dog, on my last vid. I put him with my KK. And I told KK I knew it. I said, record that. We didn't talk about the music industry. All he talked about is how hell of a I was. And then we burned MacaZoe up. That ain't nothing. Jump. MacaZoe would never say Jump name. He would never say, you never heard him say Thump name. He never said nickname. Ask him to say their name. Who are they? He won't do it. I know that. I'm in the courtroom for him. He shoot the peace sign to me when he come out. He catch 2 life sentences. Hey man, when we get 12 women, nah, just the boys. He's anti-authority. Might see a police, poof, poof, poof. We get pulled over. They say, you ain't you not going to jail. He going to jail. I got you. What you want me to do? We know the streets. I ain't on that. I ain't on my trying to change. I ain't with a wire on somebody. Come on, dog. An informant. Come on, my nigga. We ain't gonna play like that. You ain't never played the levels. That's my homes. You're suing me. Why didn't you keep it on the streets? You're admitting you're suing me. I sued him. What do we do? Why the game changed with me? Why the game change with me? Huh?
I'm listening right now. You going in right now.
Crazy, dog. I'm asking, dog, one thing, dog. My dog. I wish I never met them though. But Chubb and Solo.
Getting money, serving glee like the nigga all tippy toe.
Shout out to Tippy Toe. Shout out to Tippy Toe, y'all. Hey, family, can't you tell he hurting? You feel me? That's because him and MacaZoe, they go way back. You feel me? They having it out like this in front of all of us. You know, shout out to MacaZoe. Shout out to Tippy Toe. Shout out to Ali Zoe, because he doing this thing. All right, we moving right along, family. All right, you know who next up? Ali Zoe.
Yeah, I remember having, Big Gip on the platform, and he told me that he was with you when you had the incident with Suge Knight in Miami. What's the backstory behind that? Suge Knight getting shot.
Big Gip. Yeah, Big Gip, man. Big Gip, man. Big Gip Dungeon family, man. He's an Atlanta representative, though. But I managed him at one time, doing a lot of business with him, trying to get him into different fields, He was a little bit too much streets and not, really focusing on aspects, but he's been around and he's always like, czar managing him, Me and Snake, we sharing half of 20% with him and everything. And Yeah, Big Gip was around at the Vibe Awards though. Yeah, he was there at the Vibe Awards. Me, Gip, Romy, Bryce Wilson, oh man, D Mac, Jimmy Henchman, Jack. We all had a little table. We really, you know what I'm saying, chilling and, you know what I'm saying, we suited and booted, you know, with the little tux and everything. My man Shakim, though, is producing it. Shakim is Queen Latifah's manager. He Haitian. From day one to this day, Shakim is still Queen Latifah manager, you know? Shakim personally for me, man, you know what I'm saying? I got Rick Ross, Jim Jones. Hey man, god damn it, Zoe, can you get me tickets to the Grammys and to the Oscars? I'm like, man, I'ma try. Shakim is my hookup. Him and Queen Latifah got it, and he gonna bless me with the little tickets, so I'ma go through. So Shakim really is doing some big producing aspect. He producing movies and everything. Him and Queen Latifah, you already know. So, but anyway, he got set to do the whole, you know what I'm saying, Vibe Awards, you know? My Haitian homeboys, we just did an In-N-Out Burger. Brought the West Coast In-N-Out Burger to South Beach, you know? Lasted 3 years, ain't worked too well. But, you know, with that, we doing something with Shakim at the Vibe Awards. Shakim is calling everybody. Hey, man, he deserving of an award this way. He deserving of an award that way. He's deserving of an award this way. He got Quincy Jones and Snoop to give Dr. Dre an award. So, word through the grapevine, Quincy Jones gonna give the award to Dr. Dre. It's one of the only thing that will make Dr. Dre say, I'm coming, you know? And so, you know, we had the Vibe Awards, we there, Kodak Theater, you know what I'm saying, in LA. And while we had the awards though, you know, Suge is there. You know what I'm saying? Suge can get in. He done found his way in. We ain't gonna deny him. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things happen backstage though that day. You know, it's a bunch of artists together. A lot of shit happens, you know? 50 Cent slapped Fredro in the back. We just had to holler at 50. Fuck you slap Fredro for, my fault. You know we doing this. He yelling, man, my fault, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you know I respect you, Jack. My fault. So, you know, I'm there and, you know, this dude Magic is bouncing from table to table. And I'm worried of him, like, hey, man, what's up with this dude here, man? He bouncing. So Quincy and Snoop walk up. And when Quincy Jones and Snoop walk up and talk about who they going to give their award to, they name the Achievement Award, the Achievement Award,
Lifetime
There
Achievement
was another
Award.
name for it. It was the award, and anyway,
Lifetime
Dr. Dre
Achievement
stood
Award.
up. When Dr. Dre stood up, Magic, he bounced from an end table in front of G Unit them, and he hit a beeline straight to motherfucker man Dr. Dre, and gave him a little overcut. Boom. Know what I'm saying? And Dr. Dre bodyguards then jumped up and went at him. And you know, it was like disrespectful, you know what I'm saying? Trying to holler at Suge. Hey, Suge, man, what's up, man? What's up with all this shit here, man? Like, what's up with you? You know what I'm saying? Jimmy leading the charge. Man, yo, you know this my event, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? You know, Suge denied, I ain't got shit to do with it. You know what I'm saying? And as we topping it up, you know, it was like, man, a last little draw for Suge, man. It was the last little draw. Gip there, though. Gip there. Gip at the table with us chilling, you know. And, you know, Gip was up in the management also. But as we keep on, you know what I'm saying, hollering about this situation at hand, it really was something was like, you know what, this dude Suge, man, he doing too much. And you know what I'm saying? He really got to chill with this shit here. Dude ain't been disciplined, man. He don't think he can get disciplined. You know what I'm saying? It's a dude, you know, I see him today. Like, you could tell he wore hard. He don't give a fuck in the cell, whatever. You could tell this nigga is disgusted by Puffy. But, you know, some dudes, you know, when they at you, they at you. But, you know, get to drop that, you know what I'm saying? Suge about to come to Miami. Bah! More Suge in Miami in the Red Room Shore Club, 5-star hotel, but basically know how to swing around there. Kanye West party, you know? And you know, him and Petey Pablo there. I talked to Petey Pablo like 2 weeks after that. And you know what I'm saying, walked around. When I walked around, I saw Jim Jones and Chrissy. I'm like, hey man, y'all go ahead. Chrissy damn near G'd up. She could just tell by my look, man, go ahead, man. She like, babe, let's go. He like, man, let's go. Chrissy, take him and go. So, you know, walk around, hit Suge in the little thigh, ain't nothing. Take a little picture, go home, you know, he yell, ah!
Family, he done shot the man. Talking about take a picture. Hit Suge in the little thigh. Yeah. Take a picture, go home. Yeah.
And I'm like, listen to this fat bit, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I saw him a little one-on-one after that though. You know what I'm saying? I saw Suge one-on-one, you know. Got my hands between he got his hand between his leg, between his red GT Bentley. You know what I'm saying? He rapping, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, Beverly Hills, man. Tighten up, man. You ain't on nothing. You screaming. Man, get the fuck on, man. I heard you. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna bump heads out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Chill out, man. Let me go party with some bitches. So,
family, he done shot the man. Okay, this after he done shot the man. This man done ran into him in Beverly Hills and woofing at him, and he sound like he ain't got time for this. Like the man getting on his nerves or something. He done shot this man. This man done ran into him after he shot him, and the man got a problem with him, and he talking like, you know, he bothering him.
that was that though, you know what I'm saying? Before Big Gibb was, Big Gibb was at the award show with us though, you know. He been all through Miami, all through the
Family, make sure y'all hit that like button. Smash that like button for me. Y'all know I'm struggle streaming, but y'all know I be bringing it. I'm trying to get the 600 subscribers by New Year's. Can't do it without your help, family. Y'all know I bring it to y'all every night.
hoods though, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So when Suge Knight got shot in the thigh, he screamed?
Yeah. Yeah. He blur out. Yeah, but yeah. He blur out. He know yeah.
Right. You said 50 slapped Fredro?
Yeah, he did though. I really don't know what the politics was about that. I know when we ran back there.
Yo, 50 was wilding back then, wasn't he? I'm glad he slowed down and got everything together, because he making it happen right now.
Hatian Jack really checking him. What the fuck you doing, man? And he really like, yo, my fault. You know, I'm executive producing this. So I'm like behind and he just like, my fault, Jack, my fault. He really like, man, my fault. I really never heard what the back and forth was about, but I know I was back there though, you know what I'm saying? And that's what he had just did. You know what I'm saying? I like caught bodyguards breaking it up and like, hey man, what the fuck you doing?
Shout out to the 305. Shout out to the Zopound. Shout out to Ali, because you're making it happen right now, family. Keep pressing on. All right. Next up, family, we got Brian Glaze Gibbs. Brian Glaze Gibbs is a gangster out of Brooklyn. All right. Well, he used to be. All right. But listen. All right. Brian Glaze Gibbs said, look, Big Daddy Kane, all right, he wasn't half-stepping, but he was half-stepping when it came to his boys. All right, he said Hatian Jack a lucky motherfucker. All right, he said Hatian Jack almost bought it.
These days and time, what you have seen and what you have witnessed You have rappers, Jay-Z, 50 Cent, Tupac, Biggie. They want to be like Danny Diamond, Tut, Hatian Jack. You have basketball player, Alonzo Mourning, want to be like Rayford Edmonds. So what you see is you have guys that's successful in their fields, but they still want to be gangsters or be like gangster. Hatian Jack. Hatian Jack. It's like when we was kids on Rikers Island together, we cross path, you know, what's up, nothing more, nothing less. We used to see each other when we was younger and as we got older. But it's like we never really crossed path. I had these guys, you know, also big hustlers in New York City, came to me, begging me to murder Hatian Jack. They wanted to pay me anything that I want to kill this motherfucker, and I never knew why. And my thought process was, Hatian Jack never fucked with me, never disrespected me, never did anything to me. Anytime we ran into one another, there's been mutual respect. So it's like I couldn't understand why these motherfuckers wanted me to kill him. And the bottom line is, I don't give a fuck who you are, what you are, how bad, tough you are. Anybody can be had. But when you keep going against the grain, eventually karma.
Fair use, family, and shout out to Infomon, shout out to great Brian Glaze Gibbs, shout out to Brooklyn, y'all. Hey, look, if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel. All right, hit that like button. Y'all see I'm struggle streaming, but y'all know I be bringing it.
Will go against you. So to me, I wasn't even fucking with it. And the funny part about that shit was when I was on a run in 1988 down in Virginia Beach, Labor Day weekend, I was on a run and I ran into an old associate of mine, Derek Smith from the Cats. And when I ran into Derek, it's like we was talking. He pulled up in a Mercedes-Benz, big body. And we just was talking. I'm on a run, I'm low key. And we just talking about different people, different situation, Pappy, you know, Tut, everybody. And right now he just broke up these guys' names. And I'm like, you know what, man? I don't know what is it. But, you know, like I say, these motherfuckers wanted me to kill Hatian Jack. And you know what? I don't know Jack like that. Jack never did shit to me. Jack never disrespected me or whatever. So as far as I'm concerned, Jack was cool with me. And as I'm saying this shit, the back seat of the passenger window, tinted window went down. And lo and behold, who was sitting there smiling? Fucking Hatian Jack. Wow. Small motherfucking world.
Yo, family, listen, I call to my peoples, listen, this dude right here was the real deal. He was the real problem, and we rolling, fam.
Most rappers want to be gangster. I repeat, most rappers want to live the lifestyle of a gangster. F, my crew and I was talented enough to be professional ball players, actors, singers. Back in the days, trust and believe, we definitely would have chosen the legit route. Who in the hell, in a rightful state of mind, would choose to be a temporary gangster whose life is about to be cut short within a New York minute from a violent and bloody death or being married to a jail cell for the remainder of one life? Boys and girls, men and women, please wake up and realize it is extremely hard just being ourselves, meaning it is twice as hard pretending to be someone else. Mr. Antonio Harding, aka Big Daddy Kane, learned that very valuable lesson the hard way, and it could have cost him his life. It was the last week of June 1988, heat wave, war on drugs, and black on black crime at its highest form. Drug dealer Eating Lovely and the stick of kids was robbing any and everyone and everything that didn't have armed security. In those times, myself included, a lot of hustler was wearing 1 to 2 years of the average working man salary on their neck and wrist. This particular day, King was sitting in his car without a care in the world. He was Big Daddy King, bigger than life, ain't no half-stepping, thinking he could not be had. Obviously, he was not thinking. This was New York City. Crime rate was at an all-time high, and the Luca Brasi of my Money and Murder organization, G, and his buddy, the late I.N. from Notion Avenue, rest in peace, was visiting friends. They spotted Big Daddy Kane sitting in a brand new foreign car near LG, Lafayette Garden Houses in Brooklyn, home to the Little Kim ex-boyfriend, Damien World Hardy, no relationship to King. They eased up to him as he sat there and kindly relieved him of all his jewelry on a smooth tip. As they kindly walked away, leaving him in a state of shock, lucky to be alive, G was making plenty of money back then. They got King to let him know that he was not untouchable. Everyone can be touched, even rap.
Damn, he went from truck to stuck, nut.
Rappers who want to be gangster or wear a neck full of jewelry as F, they was gangsters. Over the years, I used to hear things online or read thread that Big Daddy King was under my protection. If that was true, my man G would have never bit the hand that feed him and robbed Big Daddy King if he was under my protection. What people gotta understand is, just because you from New York, or you from Brooklyn, or the 5 boroughs, everybody didn't know everybody. So don't assume, even with the shit with the A team, like everybody wanted to be down with the A team. Guess what? Everybody was not down with the A team. The A team was a whole totally different group. And to me, as I say beforehand, a lot of guys we were real close with, we grew up with, I was never the leader of the A-team under any circumstance. And Big Daddy King, none of those cartoon characters was ever under my protection. If they was, nothing would have happened to them. My name is Brian Glaze Gibbs. I was once the problem, causing havoc on my community and people. Having a small army following behind me, all for the wrong reason. Today, I'm seeking to share my story of me and some of the major figures from the 80s and the 90s, illustrating the good, the bad, and the ugly outcome of our lifestyle. Straight from the Street, Volume 1. The brand new. I guess the question everyone wants to know is why. Why would my childhood friend betray our friendship and our brotherhood of 17 years? The answer to that $1 million question is, on Saturday, October 24, 1987, when I received the bad news that my childhood friend, 50 Cent, was murdered, I had mixed emotion. I didn't shed a tear, nor was I upset, nor did I want to go after the individual who was directly responsible for his death. To think my friend is laying up on a cold slab of metal in the morgue, I, Brian Glaze Gibbs, did not wish to seek revenge for his death. No more long phone conversation or face-to-face talk. No more pure laughter. What most people did not know about 50 was that he was a bona fide comedian who kept everybody laughing, because that's what he did. He talked shit about everybody. Prior to his death, it was brought to my attention that my childhood friend had betrayed our friendship, our bond, and had me marked for death. I guess the question everyone wants to know is why. Why would my childhood friend betray our friendship and our brotherhood of 17 years? The answer to that $1 million question is so he can save his own ass. During 1986, when I was incarcerated with no bail, nothing to lose, fighting murder, attempt murder, and weapon charges, I used to call and talk to 50 on a daily. In one conversation we had, 50 told me about a move we can make that will allow me to net anywhere between $250,000 to $500,000. Keep in mind that I am in jail facing life, and my childhood friend is telling me about a move that he can set up that will pay.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Salute positive vibes. Thanks for pulling up. Appreciate your support, baby girl. You know I do. If you ain't hit that like button, hit that like button, family. Y'all say I'm struggle streaming, but y'all know I be bringing it. Every night at 8:30, family. Pull up and rock out with me.
Pay out a handsome amount of money, and all my buddy Tut has to do is come through and execute the plan. No one would get hurt, and we could split up a payday among us three, approximately $83,000 to $166,000 per person. This reward for me doing absolutely nothing, and was an offer I could not refuse. Keep in mind, the move was to rob 50 Boss Stash House. That was the move that he brought to me, that we was gonna do, that we was gonna net anywhere from $250,000 to $500,000 off that one move. However, 50 made a grave mistake. He had a big mouth. He shared that same information with another person, and that brother went back and told his boss. To add insult to injury, that guy who 50 confided in called 50 up. 50 didn't know that this guy had his boss on the other line, and the boss was listening in on how 50 and the other guys were setting up a move for me to take $250,000 to $500,000 from one of his stash house. To say the least, the boss was in disbelief and upset, and knew that 50 had to go in due time. In due time, he could crush him, 50, like the cockroach he was. Needless to say, 50 Cent kindly back off from that move. Fast forward, in June of '87, after laying up for 13 months and 17 days, I went to trial for murder and intent murder and weapon charge. On June 22nd, 1987, I was acquitted on all charges and released back into the free world. Shortly after my acquittal, bright and early one morning, 50 came to my Cypress Hill housing headquarters to pick me up and hang out with him all day. First stop, Walt Whitman houses, better known as Fort Greene Project. We stayed in this section for a few hours, bullshitting and mingling with the criminals from that part of town. Once we left Fort Greene, we headed to Albany Project, located in the Crown Heights section of Brooklyn. We stayed there for hours playing dice and bullshitting around. When I got tired and was ready to go home, I didn't know during the whole time while we was in Fort Greene and Albany Project, 50 kept paging his boss. Every time his boss would call him back, 50 was telling his boss that I was with him, but I was not strapped with a gun or wearing a bulletproof vest. He also tells his boss that he can call up a few other guys to come and murder me while resisting. However, for some reason, his boss decided to give me, Brian Glaze Gibbs, a pass. It is no defense for the element of surprise. And if this guy would have came to me, I would surely have been dead. At the very end, 50 blamed me, Brian Glaze Gibbs, for the plan that went wrong, that he brought to me. But his boss was not buying 50 lies anymore. 50 had lied one time too many, and his boss chose to kill 50 Cent over me. The luck of the leprechaun had finally ran out. I forgive you, my friend. We always lost so madly in love with the street, and more loyal to the street life than we was to our friendship. Rest in peace, Calvin 50 Cent Martin.
Peace, world. This is Timbo from Info Minds and For the Culture. Now, before we begin the video, we want to thank all the people.
Shout out everybody. Look, thanks for pulling up. You know I appreciate you. And as always, it don't take much to be nice. Support each other, stand together. Look, I appreciate your support. It's been a lovely ride. It's been a lovely night. It's been a beautiful day. I love y'all, family. Thanks for your time. Thanks for joining me. I will be back. Make sure y'all pull up tomorrow night at 8:30 and tomorrow afternoon at 11 a.m. Appreciate your support, family. You know I do.